wioseczki do wioseczki, chodzą czarne cyganeczki. Chodzą karty wróżą i pieniędzy mieli dużo. Chodzą karty wróżą i pieniędzy mieli dużo. Czasy, bo już naszłe nowe ery odkrywają komputery, bo już naszłe nowe ery odkrywają komputery. Tam za górą, tam za lasem, z daleczkiem się znalazłem, ale dobrze przyznaję, ale dobrze Pan Bóg daje, nikt czego nie przyznaje.
Happy Polka Sunday morning, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world with your host, David Jackson. That's me. Thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. We are averaging between 500 and 1,000 listeners a week. It varies quite a bit, but we are very, very happy that you are one of them. That was Lenny Gomulka doing From Town to Town to start us off here on the May 16th episode. We also will bring you the news from Poland and the Polish word of the day. Why don't we visit that Polish word of the day right now? It's a verb this week. Dziwić się. Bardzo się dziwię twojemu zachowaniu. Bardzo się dziwię twojemu zachowaniu. There's the Polish word of the day and the Polish word of the day in a sentence. You know, you're probably wondering, what's life like in your house there, David Jackson? Well, Thursdays I take a Polish lesson online with two other people, and we do that around 3 or 4 o'clock. And then for a couple hours after that, I'll do some work putting songs together for the show, sometimes from vinyl, sometimes from great Facebook groups like Polka Music Still Shines, I believe it's called, and some others. And then Lori and I will meet on the couch in the family room around 7 o'clock. and watch an episode of Jeopardy and order out sometimes some pizza or Chinese food and sit with the pups and watch some videos and just have a good time. Well, last Thursday I should say, we spent, I did anyway, preparation doing work on vinyl. Yes, indeed, converting some vinyl. It's a little bit scratchy, but it's some really, really good stuff. And it's Marion Lush and the Polish Kid. So let's hear right now from Marion Lush doing one called I'm Confessing.
Żeś mi buzi dała, coś się spowiadała, żeś mi buzi dała. Czyś mówiła księdzu, czyś go nie skłamała, bo ten, co mieszka w niebie, ty szukał do ciebie, ten, co mieszka w niebie, ty szukał do ciebie. Pijak, ja se pijak, powiadają ludzie, ale nie za pijaka, każda panna pójdzie, ale za pijaka, każda panna pójdzie.
When I was young and just a lad, I was good, mostly bad. Played around, had some fun. Here's a song of what I done. I dropped kishka in my gatki, spilled charnina on my portki, poured the pivo on my shirt and tie. Made a mess of my suit coat, put holes in my shoes and socks, got some bubble gum stuck in my locks. Put the sand in sister's ear, peppered up my pappy's beer. Every child needs time for being wild. Relatives would bother me, asking what I'd like to be. I told them great and famous, wait and see. I was just like other tykes who rode around on trikes and bikes, except that I have Polish ancestry. Polish blood flows deep inside me, that's the difference within me. Now's the time to sing this melody. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Praise the Lord, I do love it. Polish parents on both sides of me. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Bardzo lubię, co ja jestem. I've got Polish friends and family. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Praise the Lord, I do love it. Polish parents on both sides of me. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Bardzo lubię, co ja jestem. I've got Polish friends and family. Tried some schnapps, it made me sick. Thought that I could even lick off all the frosting on a chocolate cake. Tied the dog's tail up in knots, played outside with cooking pots, and threw my toys in all the neighbors' lots. I would go to celebrate at weddings, and I always ate the Polish food and listened to the band. Sat on stage to feel the beat, pitched ice cubes at people's feet. The music, food, and booze all were so grand. I was raised in Polish style, the polka tunes would make me smile. Music was for me from an early age. Now I wish to carry on the Polish ways and traditions. I've grown to learn and love my heritage. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Praise the Lord, I do love it. Polish parents on both sides of me. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Bardzo lubię, co ja jestem. I've got Polish friends and family. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Praise the Lord, I do love it. Polish parents on both sides of me. I'm a Polish kid and proud of it. Bardzo lubię, co ja jestem. I've got Polish friends and family.
Stary kunisiu, usiądź sobie, nie jesteś młody, jeno stary. Siwy się robisz i starzejesz, te młode lata więcej nie masz. Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Tego relacje dobrze znamy i każdą drogę my kochamy. Drogi konisiu, czy pamiętasz, jakieś ty latał ten piękny las? Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Tylko nam Pan Bóg daje życie, życie nam daje i odbierze. To Jego prawo zawsze było i zawsze będzie. Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali.
Marion Lush and the Polish Kid here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio. That was the Young Years Polka from the Golden Voice. Before that, we heard the Polish Kid doing the Polish Kid Polka. And we started off that fabulous set of polka music with Marion Lush doing I'm Confessing. Or was he bragging? Hard to say. Well, this is the Sunday Morning Polka Show. Thank you for tuning in. Why don't we take a visit to some news from Poland right now? Always good to keep up on what's going on the mothership. This is from Bloomberg News. Here is the headline: Poland plans EU-funded boost to revive pandemic-sapped economy. The Polish government will boost spending on healthcare and housing as part of its sweeping stimulus plan, financed mainly from European Union funds, in an attempt to rejuvenate the economy and win back popularity. Poland's economy shrank for a fourth straight quarter on an annual basis in the first 3 months of 2021, as the latest wave of the pandemic kept business activity on the back foot. The plan foresees a revamp of the country's taxes that will increase redistribution, reduce levies for the less affluent, as well as families with children. Healthcare spending will rise to 7% of economic output within 6 years, from 5.3% in 2021, while home loan rules will be revamped to make credit more available. For the first time, we can take our fate into our own hands with this program, Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki said at a conference in Warsaw. The plan, dubbed Poland's New Deal, will allow the country to modernize, he said. All three parties in the government coalition, which have for months bickered over issues ranging from EU cooperation to climate policies and personnel decisions in state-controlled companies, signed the stimulus program. The plan aims to pump 72 billion zloty, $19.3 billion per year, to help rebuild the economy after the pandemic, according to PAP news agency. The EU's Pandemic Relief Fund has earmarked 58 billion euros, $70.4 billion in grants and loans for Poland. The opposition said that instead of tackling the country's ills, the plan is a glorified source of pork barrel spending, aimed to keep the Law and Justice Party in power after the next general election, which is due in 2023. There we go. There's the news from Poland. The New Deal of Poland coming up very soon. Why don't we get back into the music right now? This should be the Boys doing a tune called When I Have Money.
Jak nie mam pieniędzy, za
zająć wszystko i jedno moje ulubienie. Czy ja mam, czy nie mam pieniędzy w kieszeni, wszystko i jedno moje ulubienie. Czy ja mam, czy nie mam pieniędzy w kieszeni. Jak nie mam pieniędzy, szampana popijam. Jak nie mam pieniędzy, to ostatni spijam. Wszystko i jedno moje ulubienie. Czy ja mam, czy nie mam pieniędzy w kieszeni, wszystko i jedno moje ulubienie. Czy ja mam, czy nie mam pieniędzy w kieszeni. Jak nie mam pieniędzy, idę do hotelu. Jak nie mam pieniędzy, sobie śpię na polu. Wszystko i jedno moje ulubienie. Czy ja mam, czy nie mam pieniędzy w kieszeni, wszystko i jedno moje ulubienie. Czy ja mam, czy nie mam pieniędzy w kieszeni. That's where my money goes to buy my baby clothes. I buy her everything to keep her in style. She drives my limousine, I buy the gasoline. Oh boy, that's where my money goes. That's where my money goes to buy my baby clothes. I buy her everything to keep her looking fine. I buy her pretty things, pearls, rubies, diamond rings. Oh boy, that's where my money goes. That's where my money goes to buy my baby clothes. I buy her everything you could think of. I take her out to dine, she orders steak and wine. Oh boy, that's where my money goes. That's where my money goes to buy my baby clothes. I buy her anything her little old heart desires. I buy her minks and stoves, take her out to plays and shows. Oh boy, that's where my money goes.
little set built around the concept of money. Yes, indeed. That was Where My Money Goes from Dr. Kilbasa. Before that, we heard the Boys doing When I Have Money. and we heard Daddy's Money from the news here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We very, 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 very much appreciate it. Sorry about that. The instant coffee, decaffeinated, is wreaking havoc this morning for some reason. Why don't we revisit that Polish word of the day? Dziwić się. Bardzo się dziwię twojemu zachowaniu. There's the Polish word of the day, and the Polish word of the day in a sentence. All right, well, let's get back into the music. The great musician Wally Dombrowski sent me some music, his recording of a bunch of classics, just a bunch of good stuff. And we're going to play a couple of tracks from it. We're going to start off with one called Take It Easy, but take it.
Nie bądź młowy, take it easy, nie martw się, bracie. Są wiele dziewki na tym świecie, co nie są żonate. Chodziłem do szkoły, miałem dziewczynę. Miała krótkie włosy, oczka zielone. Była bardzo ładna i mnie kochała, ale całe serce dla mnie nie dała. Nie bądź młowy, take it easy, nie martw się, bracie. Są wiele dziewki na tym świecie, co nie są żonate. Wciąż mnie wysłały, znalazłam się inna, ładna jak pierwsza. Była bardzo mądra, pieniądze dała. Nie bądź młowy, take it easy, nie martw się, bracie. Są wiele dziewki na tym świecie, co nie są żonate. Się ożenić, to nie pościeże, ale szukaj sobie dobrą dziewczyny, tak jak twoja mama, co kocha ciebie. Nie bądź mój, take it easy, nie martw się, bracie. Są wiele dziewki na tym świecie, sobie są żonate.
I love to see my Marcy smile, Marcy smile, Marcy smile. I love to see my Marcy smile. I know she's happy then. I love to see my Marcy smile, Marcy smile, Marcy smile. I love to see my Marcy smile. I know she's happy then. Then I know she's happy now, happy now, oh happy now. Then I know she's happy now. I love to see that smile. Smile for me, Marcy, smile. Oh, I love to be with her, yes, be with her. Oh, I love to be with her, just to see her smile. I think I'm gonna marry her, yeah, marry her. I think I'm gonna marry her, and then we'll be in style. What do you say, Marcy? The two of us walking down the aisle. Marcy now has Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's, Alzheimer's. Marcy now has Alzheimer's. We hope she will get well. We are told there is no cure, is no cure, there is no cure. We are told there is no cure. Please help us find a cure. Hey, help us find a cure. Find a cure, find a cure. Hey, God, help us find a cure for her and millions more. Oh, I love to see my Marcy smile, Marcy smile, Marcy smile. Love to see that Marcy smile. I know she's happy then.
When I was young, the place for me was always Seven Springs. Top shelf bands and spirituals, the memories that this brings. Talking with a polka hero, hanging with the best. Your favorite girl and five best friends, your talent to the test. Blouses playing Mary Lou, Lenny's singing Moonlight. Brass is next in the Brothers Crew, Dynatones at midnight. The songs they're playing, the crowds are swaying. A Seven Springs Saturday night. As years went by, I'd find myself coming back each year. Big dance party by the pool, all the clubs are here. Uruku's Rowdy's East meets West, cocktail by the fountain. Chalet jam kicks off at 2, there's echo from the mountain. Lives is playing Mary Lou, Lenny's singing Moonlight. New Brass is next from the Brothers Crew, Dynatones at midnight. The songs they're playing, the crowds are swaying. A Seven Springs Saturday night. Pennsylvania hills, reminiscing time. A fireworks sensation. Overnight, we're making memories. A polka celebration. X and the Brothers Crew, Dynatones at midnight. The songs they're playing, the crowds are swaying on 7 Springs Saturday night. 7 Springs feeling alright.
Hej za całe góry, hej za stumiałe lasy, oj gdzieście się podziały, oj moje młode czasy. Hej góro, Jose góro, hej spod samuczki tater, hej dyscyk mnie wykąpą, hej wykoły sowiater. I gwiazdeczki wokoło, oj gdzie się obruszem, oj wszędzie mi wesoło. Oj ale płaci muzykanci, oni grają na lewo kumorską do tańca.
As Corporal Klinger from Toledo once said, "Holy Cleveland." That was one hell of a set of fine polka music for you right there. That, of course, was the Mountaineers Polka from Ed Blazonczyk. Before that, we heard brandish new music from Randy Krajewski and all the boys in Badenoch, a tribute to the 7 Springs Saturday night. We heard a song calling for a cure for Alzheimer's. That was an unexpected twist at the end of that song, I'm sure. Andy Pavlak provided that one for us. I'm not quite sure who the band is, but you might know. Send us an email at sundaypolka@gmail.com. Before that, we heard Felix Chitkovich doing Pod Krakowem. We heard Wally Dombrowski doing On the Bridge, and we heard Wally Dombrowski doing Take It Easy. What a set of polka music. This is the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world with your host, David Jackson. Being helped out ably today by one French bulldog and one black and white domesticated short-haired house kitty. We've got animals in the home office studio today, and they are ever so helpful. Hey, let's hear that Polish word of the day. Dziwić się. Bardzo się dziwię twojemu zachowaniu. That is the Polish word of the day, and the Polish word of the day in a sentence, and slightly, I suppose, apropos of the Polish word of the day in a sentence, here from Wanda and Stephanie is the lament pijaka. And then because that little combo of Marion Lush and the Polish Kid went so well from slightly scratchy vinyl, we're probably going to do that again in this set. So strap on your seatbelt and enjoy.
Ludzie mówią sobie na mnie, że ja jestem pijaczysko, a ja przecież nie piję piwo, no i gorzoczysko. A ja przecież nie piję piwo, no i gorzoczysko. Flaszeczka to mój braciszek, a kieliszka moja siostra. A Maruszka przyjaciółka, co do buzi mi przyniosła. Przyjaciółka, co do buzi mi przyniosła. Hej! Ja cię Ludzie mówią sobie na mnie, że ja jestem pijaczysko, a ja przecież nie piję piwo, no i gorzoczysko. A ja przecież nie piję piwo, no i gorzoczysko. Flaszeczka to mój braciszek, a kieliszka moja siostra. A Maruszka przyjaciółka, co do buzi mi przyniosła. A Maruszka przyjaciółka, co do buzi mi przyniosła. Hej!
śpiewał i będziesz pięknie muzykę grał. Picie gorzałkę ja wam nalał. Na zdrowie, chłopcy, na zdrowie, hej, hej, na zdrowie, chłopcy. Razem wypijemy, będziemy śpiewać, polkę tańcować. Na zdrowie wszystkim, hej, na zdrowie. Pijmy jednego i drugiego, będziemy śpiewać, hej, wesoło. Pijmy trzeciego i czwartego, na zdrowie, chłopcy, na zdrowie, hej, hej, na zdrowie, chłopcy. Razem wypijemy, będziemy śpiewać, polkę tańcować. Na zdrowie wszystkie, hej, na zdrowie. Razem wypijemy, będziemy śpiewać, polkę tańcować. Na zdrowie wszystkie, hej, na zdrowie.
Jest kropla polskiej krwi, dopóki w sercach naszych ojczysta miłość tkwi. Stać będzie kraj nasz cały, stać będzie piasków brud, zwycięży onet biały, zwycięży polski lud. Stać będzie kraj nasz cały, stać będzie piasków brud, zwycięży onet biały, zwycięży polski lud. Jak długo na Wawelu Zygmunta bijać dzwon, tak długo w sercach naszych śpi nowy polski ton. Stać będzie kraj nasz cały, stać będzie piasków brud, zwycięży onet biały, zwycięży polski lud. Stać będzie kraj
piastów gród, zwycięży onet biały, zwycięży polski lud. Stać będzie kraj nasz cały, stać będzie piastów gród, zwycięży onet biały, zwycięży polski lud.
The fabulous White Eagle Waltz, as done by Crusade. They're getting back together, you know. You can see them this summer and hear them and dance to them, and you should do that if you get the chance, especially if you're vaccinated, which everybody should be. Yeah, the White Eagle, how about that? What else did we hear in there? We heard Na Zdrowie by Marion Lush. We heard the Trilby, I don't know if it's the Trilby Shuffle or the Trilby, we'll just say Trilby from a Polish Kid indeed. And we heard the Lament Pijaka from Wanda and Stephanie in that fabulous long set of polka music. Well, the old clock on the wall tells us we're approaching the end of the big broadcast. With that being said, we revisit one last time the fun Polish word of the day. Dziwić się means to be surprised. Bardzo się dziwię twojemu zachowaniu means I'm very surprised by your behavior. But I'm not, because your behavior includes tuning in to the Sunday Morning Polka Show, and we certainly appreciate that. Tell all your friends and family about it. When you see it out there on social media, click the old share button so that people know that you're a polka person. If the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, we will be back next week. And so we say, until then, do zobaczenia. Now we're going to go back to 1949. I don't know how great this will be, but I think it's pretty damn good. Got this from our friends over there on Polkas Still Shine, a great Facebook group you should join. So here's some 78 RPM recordings from all the way back in 1949 to 1953. It'll take a second or two to fire up, but it'll be there.
Ja wiem, co ona chce, wódkę i pieniądze, ale ja jestem smart, ona dostanie, ja sam wódkę piję i sam się tak bawię. Chester, you're not dumb, you want a little fun. A ona tylko chce